Hey folks, Todd here. Today we're going to show you how to install the BAKFlip MX4 from RealTruck on this 2023 Ford Superduty. The tools we'll be using for this installation are a ratchet with 1/2-inch socket, Phillips head screwdriver, and scissors. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start off by installing our bulkhead sealant. It's going to go on top of the bulkhead from one bed cap all the way to the opposite bed cap. We want to also have it as far back on the bulkhead as possible. So it's going to follow right along this line right here. What we're going to do is just kind of peel it, stick it, run it across the other side, and cut it in place. Next, we'll be installing our rail, but before we install our rail, I like to take our clamps and go ahead and pull those apart. So this is our clamp assembly. What we're going to do is remove the bolt and set that to the side and take the two clamp halves that we have. This portion is going to actually snap into our rail, and this is the backing portion that has the threads in there. So set that to the side for right now. Next, we're going to go ahead and install our rail. Now, this is the driver's side rail. When you look up towards the front, you're going to see we've got a drain cup coming out. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our drain tube and snap it over top here. And next, this rail is going to hang on top of the bed cap. So we're going to set it to where the flange hangs on the bed cap and then slide all the way up to the bulkhead. Now, if I rotate this up, you're going to notice on the inside we've got a channel. Now that channel is shaped the exact same way as the top of our clamps. So what we're going to do is take and insert our clamps into the channel, press in, and snap it into place. We're going to do that with all 4 of our clamps. We want to have them evenly spaced. So kind of 2 towards the front and 2 towards the rear. Now you can also adjust those front and back anywhere you want them. So we're going to go ahead and rotate this down. Now with it all the way towards the bulkhead, I'm going to do 1 clamp at a time. And what we'll do is we'll put the back side of the clamp behind the front clamp half that's installed onto the rail. Then we're going to take and insert our bolt. Now on the inside of the clamp, we're going to have 2 little notches that we can rest the clamp onto. We're going to choose the upper notch to rest that clamp on. Once we get it nice and tight by hand, we'll then take a 1/2-inch wrench or ratchet and tighten that down. All right, repeat the same with the other 3 clamps. All right, next what we're going to do is route the drain tube out the bed of the truck. Now you can choose any location to route that out. This particular one, we've got a small hole right underneath our stake pocket. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this down in place and route it out that way. Repeat the same process for the opposite side. Okay, now this is the way the cover is going to come out of the box. So I want to point out something to you here. We got a slam latch with a strap right here. This portion, if we pull that open, we're going to notice we've got our header panel. I'm going to go ahead and fold that out. We'll point out a few things on this header panel. We've got a piece of tape that's here, a piece of tape that's here, and we've got a track that's running right here. This is what we're going to be focusing on. So we're going to pull away this piece of tape, and it's going to expose a couple of holes. We'll also pull away the tape on this side. We've got 2 more holes. It's actually the same 2 holes. So what we're going to do, in our kit, we're going to have our clip receivers. Those clip receivers are going to line up to those holes just like so. It's going to be on the top of the cover so that our strap can clip into it. But before we attach that, we're also going to need to get our gasket to go on the bottom of that. So what we'll do is we'll peel that away. Make sure you line that up correctly. You don't want to put it on backwards. And line it up to the 2 holes. And there we go. Next we can go ahead and set it in place on top of here. If I fold this back, in our kit we're also going to have 2 threaded backers that are going to go into these holes. And I'm just going to use my fingers and hold those in place while I fold this down, and then I'm going to put my 2 screws down into this side. And I'm going to fasten them with a Phillips head screwdriver. You don't need to get them over tight, just get them nice and snug. All right, next when we fold this back, we're going to focus on the track. These are our cover retaining clamps. So what we're going to do, if you look at this, we've got a bolt that's here and a star knob here. We're going to loosen that up, spin that out. Now, if I push in on this, we're going to have the carriage bolt that pops up. That's got kind of a square shape on the head there. We're going to slide in here. That is going to capture that square head so that the bolt cannot spin inside. So we're going to slide that in place. And then this portion right here, the jaw, we want to make sure that it doesn't go all the way over here. We want to keep this area clear. And we're just going to kind of snug it down right here for right now so we can place this on top of our bed caps. Repeat the same process for the cover retaining clamp and the clip receiver on the opposite side. All right, so next what we're going to do is set our cover on top of our rails. Make sure it's centered side to side. If you hear it click, that's just the slam latches engaging. We're going to make sure that our rubber seal goes over top of our bulkhead, and we want to push it all the way forward. All right, and then once we have centered it side to side, we're going to fold back 1 panel at a time and allow them to click in place. As they're clicking in place, make sure they're centered as you go. Now we need to check engagement from the cover to the tailgate. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift the cover, close the tailgate, and then drop the cover down. Make sure that it engages properly to the tailgate. Also make sure that your tailgate can open up and close with no problems. If you need to adjust the cover forward to get it off the tailgate a little bit, to take a little bit of pressure off of there, that's something you can do. Now that we have everything lined up exactly where we want it, we can gently fold each panel towards the front, making sure we don't shift it out of alignment, and we can go ahead and fasten down the cover retaining clamps. Okay, now here we are underneath the cover on the driver's side. This is the cover retaining clamp. This is the rail we just set the cover on top of. What we're going to do is we're going to loosen up this cover retaining clamp. When we drop this down, I want to point out a couple of things. This notch right here, we want to make sure that notch stays inside this channel. And then this groove right here needs to go over and cradle our rail. So make sure the notch is all the way engaged and the groove is cradling the rail. And we can go ahead and tighten this down. Just get it nice and snug. Don't worry about over tightening it. Repeat the same process on the opposite side. Next, we want to go ahead and fold the cover gently towards the cab to see where it would strike the back glass, because we need to protect that. So along the top frame, what we're going to do, we've got 3 rubber bumpers. We're going to attach these rubber bumpers along the top frame where it would strike the cab. On the ends, we want to be at least 1 inch away from the edge. So we're going to set those in place, and we'll also wipe down the surfaces with rubbing alcohol before we attach these rubber bumpers. Bear it down nice and tight. And repeat the same for the other 2. Well, that concludes the installation. If you have any questions, call the experts, visit us online, or check out our list of dealers near you.